Hello gamers, welcome back to another video. Today's video, I know I'm a little late to the party here. I'm playing the AE Phase 1. This tank was part of the 2019 Frontline event, and that was a huge grind. It took so much time to complete each of the stages, or the, what were they called? They're called episodes at that point. It was a huge grind. At the time, I didn't have a computer that could play Frontline. It was like 20 to 30 frames. But, I mean, even if you could, it was a stink grind. So it was a secret tier 9 tank. They didn't even tell you what it was. I assumed it to be something I was interested in, but then when this was unveiled, I'm like, oh, this tank, it looks so cool. And I've got my brand new digital adaptive Clan Wars style on. I think it looks really good. The desert version is the coolest in my opinion. It's amazing. Anyway, the it was available then. One of the features that has a permanent infinite large repair kit that you can't remove. But I was worried that you would be locked on like the 4 key, but really great decision. How many people mentioned this? You can actually move it around like any other piece of equipment. You just can't demount it. It's not like it's kind of a strange feature they added to the tank and the other expedition tanks, but it's kind of weird. It's cool, but kind of strange. Cool if they kind of did that with other things. If they imagine if they had like permanent large consumables for Clan Wars tanks, that would really help with the cost of playing competitive. This tank, I was sad that I didn't get it, but then when the expedition was unveiled in March of this year, I had a second chance because you get 2 tanks. I chose not to play enough of the front line, and I quit that, even though I now have a computer that can do it. Right there, I'm sad I missed that shot. But now Steel Hunter, I love Steel Hunter so much. Check out my August Steel Hunter video. It was amazing. I love the mode so much, and I'm really good at it, so I happily completed it. And now I'm completing all further stages just for those extra bonds and stuff. This tank is like an M103 or Conqueror. It's actually really good. It's a little more cool, but I really like the tank a lot. The armor is an interesting layout, so the sidearm was really good for an American heavy tank. Right there, I'm sad I must have moved this out and didn't actually pen. The gun is the same gun on the T1 10E5, but with worse gun handling, I think, a little bit. It's got good gun handling still, though, and way worse rate of fire, but it still has those 340mm heat pen rounds and 258mm standard penetration. So, like other tier 9 heavy tanks, it is really rocking. The accuracy there, not quite good enough to kill the TS5. The 140 makes a ridiculously bold play there. Right here, I missed that shot. I was so mad. I was like, oh, come on. Why am I missing the shot right now? This tank's DPM is not exceptional. It's not great. It's not bad. I see way too many people use this tank in 1v1 tournaments, and I'm like, you just don't have the rate of fire to put out the damage compared to a medium tank. So unlike at tier 10, where you want to use your heavy tanks for the tournaments, you generally want to use your medium tanks because of that extra DPM. The T-34 is crossing, so putting shots into him. Can I get the kill? Not quite. The 140 reloads just in time. Up to 2k damage almost and 600 spotting. Here we go. This is the moment. That was standard rounds, able to easily go through the T-95's commander's hatch. That's not a small feat. There I track and damage the CS-52 lease. I think it's that's pronounced. I heard somewhere it's actually not the way you think it was pronounced, but not that important. We are absolutely showing why you do not want to push down into the dip early on this map. You want to stay on the high ground. You want to play more passive. And learning that is where I really took the shot. So there, first time I hit that guy in the turret, I bounced. That time I got a more flush angle, and I realized, well, this guy's not even looking, he fires. Kind of like, no, he pulls back. Up to 3.4 thousand damage. This tank racks up the damage fast. I want to dive down on the CS-52, but I know if I do this, 277 and Moison will will punish me heavily for that. So I'm kind of waiting. But I don't want to take a hit from the CS-52 to kill him. And right there gives me the shot that I was waiting for, and I shut him down for my first kill. 277 is playing a little aggressively. Luckily, I bounce him. He bounces on me. Now I am waiting for an angle here. We're losing the base though. So, despite the fact that I am putting in the damage, we're losing the base. Again, this standard penetration, that Moijin had his lower plate angled, but I can easily cut through it, which is something that Tier 9 medium tanks almost universally do not have, other than the Centurion 7-1. That tank is pretty strange with its method of having 268 millimeters of penetration, the same penetration as standard rounds on most or a decent number of Tier 10 medium tanks at Tier 9, but then you don't have heat. It's a really cool tank. We had no DPM. It's a really unique tank. I'm probably going to make a video on it soon, just because last year I got the Halloween style for it. It's really cool. I don't know what it's called, but it's a really, really, really cool 3D style. And Halloween is coming, so I'll probably make a video on that before the Halloween event starts. I will be making a video on the Halloween event because I love Halloween events, so I'm definitely playing that and enjoying it. I don't know what it's going to look like. The last Waffenträger, I'm not making a video on that event because it's stupidly broken and unbalanced. It's no fun for the heroes. It's not even a fun challenge. It's just stupid how OP the Waffenträger is compared to only having 7. The mode is really poorly optimized. It's kind of fun to roll around in the Waffenträger, which is, I mean, I know it's the idea, but it's just not a balanced mode. It's kind of was confusing. I thought, is this like a early Halloween event of sorts? Because like kind of Halloween themed. Like it was a little confusing for me, but it is clearly tied with the anniversary event after all. Right now we're in a stalemate here. We've got the base. We're losing the base, and it looks like we are losing this corner as well. So what can I do to change that? Well, clearly not much, but if that Moijin is content to continue poking out like that, even it's exposing, so the SD1 and myself get double tap and kill him. We are now dealing with the 277 and the T95. I don't want to take the hit here, but I know I have to take action. So I take the hit and I keep driving forward, knowing that if I hesitate, we lose. I kill him. I'm waiting to find out what's the T95. The T103 was taken out. I'm looking for a potential shot on the tanks and base, but I do not find it. So now I'm going, okay. I load the heat. I do not want to miss. Besides, I only have 1 AP shell left. Up to 3 kills and 6,000 damage. We are just proving what you can do if you play this corner well and your enemies continue to make mistakes against you. I gotta say, this tank is one of the coolest looking tanks in the game. Part of why I really wanted it. It's just amazing. Like I mean, look at those segmented tracks. They don't change gameplay wise, but the sidearm along here is actually really well angled. Gotta get back into it. Okay, I fluffed the shot against the T95, and he is going over the edge. He's coming over. I know I have heat and I have good pen anyway, so I put the shell into the T95, knowing he could not press his gun in time. However, the GW Tiger P puts a shot into me and takes off a good chunk of damage. He could have killed me. Now probably the SCRV is on cap currently. Wait, is that? Okay, so 2 were on cap, 1 guy left the cap, and then another guy went back on cap. I am too slow. I am not going to be able to get back to the base, I don't think. I'm going as fast as I can. My only hope here is that they decide, you know what, no cap kill all, and they make that huge mistake, which would potentially allow me to clutch up. However, I am content with doing 6.1 thousand damage and 4 kills in a mid-tier matchup, so 1 tier above, 1 tier below, and one of my favorite tanks in the game now. It's kind of big, like the back of the turret, the back of the turret here is huge, so like if you're kind of turning your turret a little bit to aim shoot someone, there's like such a mass amount of size below. behind, which I have gotten shot there without realizing I was exposing myself. Unfortunately, they cap out. That is the end of the game. You do not win this one. I generally don't feature losses, but I really wanted to show the AE Phase 1 in a decent matchup and playing very well against our opponents. This tank is really good. If you've been playing if you have a bunch of tokens and you don't have any of the tanks because you enjoy Steel Hunter, you're playing through Steel Hunter, or you're about to get enough tokens to get a tank from the expedition, my recommendation would be to first get the AE Phase 1. Unless you don't like heavies and you like autoloaders, the Char Futur's unique tank, not great, but not bad. You might enjoy that. Personally, not my favorite thing, but do not, under any circumstances, get the Object 777. Honestly, if you got the Phase 1 last year and you have your um, tokens and then you get both of them, you might honestly just be better off getting the um, compensation for unspent tokens at the end of the year than going through and actually getting it. It's such a bad tank. The DPM, the armor, the speed, the gun handling, everything about the tank is just kind of mediocre. So, I hope you enjoy today's video. I will catch you all later next week. Um, Please remember to like and subscribe. Stay safe.